All right, today is Monday, April 27th. Just doing a recap here. Jump right in. First thing that happened was I missed a fill on INO at right here on this candle at 621, which, you know, probably would have been a nice little scalp. I doubt I would have. I probably would have taken half here, then maybe half on the way back down, just because would have been looking for the breakout but not trusting it. Anyway, didn't get filled, so it doesn't matter. Um, I was watching, I think I was watching INO and maybe Y10 out of the gates or MDGS. I forget. I don't think I had NAT up, but I ended up switching to it and traded it a little bit here in the beginning. Kind of got stuck in a grinder here, the sideways bullshit. So I got filled here at 681. Um, and see it. Well, when I got filled, yeah, sorry, the fill was actually way up here. That's what was. I was confused for a second. So I got filled way the hell up here on this candle, which obviously was a bad read on my part. Um, didn't take anything here as it. I kind of thought maybe we were going to reach back toward this pivot level, but again, here's the thing. So on INO, I missed. I didn't hit the button on this little bounce right here and missed this whole run. So by this point, I'm kind of a little pissed at myself because this one took off too. Missed this, and I think even one of the other lower price ones that I was watching did the same thing. And I didn't take any of these right out of the gates, so I was a little frustrated. So then I started looking for this pullback play, which really that's not my play. This is the play, right? This whole like bounce down below the pivot. Hi Ollie. Down below the pivot and take that, right? And so you can see that when I got in here at 681, that's not the play. The play is waiting until we get down to this pivot, which this was close enough. I mean, the pivot's at 655, and it hits 657. I may have gotten in there. Definitely, this was the play, right? Which I ended up taking, and that was part of this whole trade actually. But this was the play to wait for. So it's one thing that I'm like, I'm not jumping on these early opportunities, and then I'm not being patient enough to let the real ones play out. Um, it's okay. I'll keep working on it. It was still a green day. It was just a shitty grinder of a green day. So anyway, in here at 1081, sat through this sideways bullshit after it dropped down here to the 60s. I wasn't. I told myself I wasn't going to add anymore until the pivot at that point, which I did. GZ got filled here at 656. That's good. Took five off here at 662 just in case it rolled back over. I could kind of maybe recycle that if we bumped back down here into the 40s, so this low here. Um, and then just took fives off on the way up. Ended up getting out here because at this point the volume was so low and I was so annoyed at this trade. I just wanted to get the hell out of it. Um, so that ended up being a small positive trade of 22 cents. I'm guessing in an account with commissions. That's going to be break even or even negative. Um, so then I ended up taking this trade on INO, which was I got filled here at 15 even. There was a little pivot right here above 15, so thought we were going to get a nice bounce here. Uh, we did get a pretty quick one, but man, it didn't look good after that. So took the profit here at 15.10, just a nice 10-cent scalp. I'm good with those. If I could do those all day, I'd be happy. Obviously, the big winners where it takes off for a dollar or something is those are nice, but not always going to see those. All right, and then VXRT, and this is where I kind of feel like I started to just look for stuff. Um, this shows that I bought twice. It was really just one order with two fills. So got in at 392. Took my first profit at 394 up here. Again, got in a little high on this fucking pullback bullshit that I'm doing for some reason. I should have at least waited until maybe it hit the moving average here, but whatever. Anyway, took off some here, took off some down here for a loss. Um, was kind of being stubborn through here, not taking what it was going to give me. Of course, in hindsight, should have taken everything off here. But then when it popped up here to like this area, I was looking for a push back toward high a day. I thought it had it, and it didn't. So then I ended up just bailing out here. Uh, Obviously, in hindsight, had I held on, I would have. We ended up almost getting that push at least to $4. 412 here. So yeah, so it happened eventually. I was just way, way early. I thought we were going to get a push right away. Anyway, that's VXRT, and then Y10. So first one was a nice little 852 to 864 scalp. But again, doing these pullback things, which really is not the idea. And then 823, 822. So took a small loss there on that one, which could have been much worse if you look at this candle. So yeah, not a great day. I was not patient. I was not reading things well. I was not just sitting on my hands like I should have been. Um, Mostly because I think I had an expectation of what I wanted to do today, and it didn't happen. So then I felt like I had the need to go out and get it. Um, so that's a little frustrating. But I think at this point I'm looking at my P&L, which now that I say that, we can pull it up if my computer feels like it. Anytime, baby girl. Really? Come on now. It seems when I have the screen recorder on that it opens Chrome incredibly slowly. There we go. Jesus Christ. I guess I gotta start pulling this up before the video starts. Let's do this for okay, so this is my P&L so far. Again, 1640. So I'm almost back up to this high point before I fucking tanked it last Monday. So it's taken me like a week to make back that loss, almost. Um, if I continue green, maybe have a good day tomorrow. And then still got to put the pedal down on increasing share size because it's getting to the point where I'm getting antsy to start trading and making some real money at it, which is probably not a good thing. I understand that. I'm saying it out loud. Just you get antsy and you get excited and you get anxious to start making money, and that's when you start losing money. But that's part of what's going on, I think, in the mornings here, where I'm like, okay, I need to be making a couple dollars here. I'm trading 10 shares at a time, so this little nickel and dime shit isn't working. Uh, but they're just the trades were, the ones that were there I didn't take this morning. Uh, and then I started taking those pullback trades, which I gotta figure out something about those. Either not doing it, just waiting, or coming up with some sort of system to do those because yeah, that's not really my system. In March we didn't have this kind of momentum. We had a lot of chop. We had a lot of things bailing at the open, and then maybe fighting the way back, and I was doing well with that because we were hitting those bottom bounce pivots. But this is where the shorts have a good time, I think, because they you know the stock fires off there at the beginning. And then as the bulls start getting out, the shorts start getting in and push it down. So I can't shorten this account because it's a cash account. And I don't know. Maybe I'll end up if when I get a margin account, maybe I'll start shorting. I don't know. We'll see if I have to adjust to that. I don't care whatever makes me money. So anyway, I got to go back to work. Have a well, whenever you're viewing this, enjoy the rest of your day.